Saturday action begins on CBS in the National Football League next Saturday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. The Vikings, and a big one for them. They are really going to have to do something right, and the Lions will be the host team in a Central Division matchup, 4 o'clock Eastern Time. All right, Detroit following the good return by Tony Leonard. First down at the 25 of St. Louis. Loose ball. Recovered by the Lions, Lawrence Gaines. It was Dexter Bussey on the fumble, and Gaines alertly keeping Detroit possession at the 20-yard line. So they turn it into a 5-yard gain.
You know, when Gaines came out of Wyoming, they expected so much of him because he was a big, strong fullback, the type the Lions really needed. So what happens? 2 knee operations that really have slowed him down.
Yeah, he looked like a great rookie. I saw him in his first or second game, and he's really had the problems with the knee. All right, 5-yard gain at a 2nd and 5. Rick Kane, number 32, bashes inside the 20-yard line to about the 19. Stopped by Eric Williams, the linebacker, number 55. Well, Nick Bonacani's Dolphins have shut out Washington 16-0. A rather humiliating defeat for the Redskins, not getting a point against Miami, and an important victory for Miami.
Really is. The Dolphins defense has been playing real poor against the Jets last week. They were run out of the ballpark, but today they came up and played a heck of a game.
It is 3rd down. 5 yards to go. Big play here for the Lions. Danielson has the time. Wide open in the end zone. Complete for the touchdown, Leonard Thompson.
Flag down, Tim. I don't know who
flag
it's against.
Down, and it was downfield. The flag was not near the line of scrimmage.
It's a touchdown. Obviously, he must have been pushing or pass interference on the Cardinals.
So the score is good to Leonard Thompson. Let's watch it again.
You talk about a courageous quarterback. Watch the pressure on Danielson. The blitz was on. He hangs in the pocket, lays it up there, waiting for Thompson to make his break to get open. Beautiful.
He was wide open in the corner of the end zone, Leonard Thompson. And so now Benny Ricardo has an opportunity to tie up the game. So Danielson, who had his problems in the first half, 3 interceptions, has got the Lions on the scoreboard. 7:26 to go here in the 3rd period. Ricardo puts it up, and it's good. So with 7:26 remaining here in the 3rd period, Monty Clark feels a little bit better right now because the Lions have pulled into a tie. It is 7-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, we challenged hotshot Jimmy Powell to play the new Mattel Electronics basketball game. Jimmy doesn't know. Inside is a tiny thinking computer that plays like a whole team of pros.
All right. All right.
Jimmy's got the ball. The computer defends the bucket. He fakes left, dribbles right, shoots, blocked. Now, clock's running. He breaks inside. Paul scores. New Mattel Electronics pocket basketball with the built-in computer.
Hey, who's in there?
Wherever you may roam, you'll find this near your home.
Oh, hi, it's me again, posting and pasting more posters. This time it's for the first annual Delco battery sale. AC Delco is making it possible for you to buy a Freedom battery at a special sale price.
Thanks, Delco.
Wherever you see this poster, look for it in your neighborhood for a great price on a battery you can trust. Thanks, Delco. Well, you'll be saying thanks, Delco, too.
Next Saturday on CBS, the Minnesota Vikings bump heads with the Detroit Lions in a black and blue division matchup. You'll say, you saw it on CBS Sports.
So you want to play quarterback. Now watch the pressure on Danielson. Coming right up the middle, he hangs in the pocket, takes his lumps, but is able to get the ball at Thompson for 6.
Was that a good move or some missed coverage back there?
That was a good move, excellent move. He drove him to the inside and broke to the outside.
All right, they kick it off. It's taken by Gordon Bell. A short kickoff, and Bell flies out to the 43-yard line. So St. Louis gets good field position. Right after the Detroit score, Rick Kane made the tackle. The Lions went 25 yards in 3 plays, and it was set up by a good punt return by Tony Leonard down to the St. Louis 25-yard line. A 19-yard scoring pass to Leonard Thompson. 7-7. Now the Cardinals First down at their own 43-yard line. Willard Harrell comes in at running back. Jones comes out, so it'll be Harrell and Otis. The Jets defeated Baltimore 24-16. And I'd like to make sure that that is the right score, because we had some conflicting reports from that game, so we'll double check it for you. Harrell jumps over to the right side. The give is to Otis. Good work by Weaver, the linebacker, fighting off the block and holding him to about a 3-yard gain, maybe 4. Purifoy made the tackle, and let's call it 4, 2nd and 6.
They tell us the Jet score is correct, Tim.
Okay, 24-16 over the Baltimore Colts today.
Walt Michaels really doing a super job with the Jets.
Chandler jumps up to the left side at tight end number 87. And it is Willard Harrell going straight ahead for the Cardinals. Gets over the midfield stripe before he's stopped by Dave Purifoy. And O'Neal, the middle linebacker. It is 13-7, and we're waiting to see whether it's 14-7, and we'll have that officially for you when we return to Busch Stadium in a moment.
With great skill and discipline, you teach what's been kept a secret for centuries. And when the lesson has been taught and learned, now comes Miller time. Time to head for the best tasting beer you can find. America's quality beer, Miller High Life.
You got the time, we've got the beer, Miller beer.
The Stevens Estate. The $20,000 Mercedes looks right at home.
So does the $5,000 Granada Ghia, sometimes mistaken for a Mercedes. It's an American classic.
Meredith Manor. Mercedes styling looks at home.
And Granada's does too.
Hamilton House. Mercedes classic styling.
Granada's classic styling. And the Granada price makes it right at home at any home. The 79 Ford Granada at your Ford dealer.
Jim Otis got the St. Louis touchdown. Jim Bakken got the extra point. It is 14-7 for the St. Louis Cardinals with 1:17 remaining here in the third period. And the penalty on the point after play was against the Detroit Lions, and it is now being marked off. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Lions, and so Mike Wood will get to kick it off from the 50-yard line.
We just got word that a Lion jumped on another Lion to try to block the extra point. Therefore, the penalty call, unsportsmanlike conduct. You can't build a pyramid.
Well, it was A for effort, but 15 yards penalty. Rick Kane is the deep man at the goal line along with Tony Leonard. Wood kicks it off from the 50. The Cardinals lead it 14-7. Kickoff comes down right at the goal line, comes into the end zone, and will be down there by Leonard.
I often thought in a situation like that an onside kick would be a good play, because here you're kicking down into the end zone and you bring it out to the 20-yard line. If you try an onside kick from the 50, I mean, where are they going to recover it? They're going to recover it somewhere around the 40 or 35, and you have a chance. But
that's an interesting thought.
But I am not coaching.
And aren't you grateful that you're not? First down at the 20-yard line for Detroit. They trail 14-7. Time winding down, third period. Bussey and King, the running backs. Horace King, good hole, and King running hard as first down yardage over the 30-yard line to the 31. Pulled down by number 56, Carney, and number 37, Ken Green, the rookie safety.
Again, the most effective play today has been the drop. Bodine leading it up the middle. King making a nice move to the outside. But that really has been the best play for both teams, the draw play.
Horace King, an 11-yard gain. Cardinals without Ken Stone at free safety. Left the game early with back spasms. Terry Smith has been filling in there. Straight ahead is Lawrence Gaines, number 38. Got a couple on the play. Dawson, Carney on the tackle for the Cardinals.
No, it's interesting. The Cardinals have been using basically a three-man front the entire year, and now that they're starting to play it effectively, the linebackers have been really terrific for them. Niels, Williams. So what it tells you is that without good linebackers, you can forget it.
The ball spotted after only a 1-yard gain, and the gun sounds. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, the St. Louis Cardinals 14, the Detroit Lions 7. We now pause for a word from your local station.
Wednesday, the Crosbys and some family friends recall magical holiday moments. Bing Crosby, The Christmas Year. Wednesday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
This is CBS.
Sunday, CTV's most popular show, 60 Minutes. Then on All in the Family, Archie's Bar gets hit with some bogus money. And Vera gets ESP on Alice. Then Kaz takes a break with a special lady. And the drama heats up on Dallas. Exciting comedy and drama Sunday at 7, 6 Central and Mountain Time.
Well, some hardy fans looking on here as their Cardinals lead 14-7. And it is Detroit ball, second down, about 9.5 to go from their 30-yard line. And there's all kinds of motion and all kinds of flags as Dawson came bursting in, and he will claim he was drawn over. Red Cashion, the referee, and his troops will sort it out, and we will have another penalty, which will make the 19th in the game so far. And then we have a whole quarter to go in regulation time. Offside against St. Louis. So Dawson a little over eager. And that'll make it second and a little less than 5.
Was either offside or he was the quickest lineman I've seen all year.
Number 73, the defense in the neutral zone too early.
Dawson is the guilty party, number 73.
The NFL record for penalties for two teams is 238 yards and 27 penalties.
27. Well,
we have a chance.
We've got 19. We've got a shot at it. Right. Rather dubious distinction, I'd say. Danielson will throw. There's another flag. And it's complete up the middle to Rick Kane. Kane close to the first down. May have it. And the penalty may have an effect on that.
It's against the Cardinals, I believe.
Well, the Lions are signaling that, but let's get it from good old Red Cashion, who's getting a lot of work on the air today. Well, this time we're not hearing it.
Take it right there.
Pollard apparently was offside for the Cardinals. And that's declined by the Lions, and we're up to 20 penalties in the game. This could prove to be the most interesting stat of the day, Nick Bonaconti. We have a first down for the Lions, who trail 14-7. Moving out of their end, they're now at their own 44-yard line in the I formation. Quick flare out there to Leonard Thompson, coming back into the traffic, is hit behind the line. There's a loose ball. The Cardinals say they have recovered. Well, a Lion gets up with the ball, but we'll leave it to the officials to decide who has possession. A quick flare pass to Thompson, who brought it back into the middle of the field.
You can't believe what can happen under the pile there. The ball is laying there, but I'll say this much. There's a lot of grabbing down there.
A lot of hands upraised by the officials, but none pointing in any direction yet.
Well, they're signaling second down, so it's the Lions must have recovered.
Lions ball, either on the recovery or perhaps they'd call play dead.
Watch Bob Pollard, number 82, the left defensive end. Let's see what happens if he gets involved in the play. He sees it all the way here, and he'll break to the inside. Little head slap, little left-handed jab. He can join your Friday night fights. There he does. He's in on the play there, and he shakes the ball loose, and the Lions recover.
The ball was definitely fumbled, no question about that, but Detroit recovers, and it is 2nd and 11. Danielson wants to throw. Under pressure, squirts out away from one man, but it's hauled down. Arneson, number 57, the right side linebacker, pulled him down. Dawson had the pressure on up the middle, number 73. Loss of about 5.
You know, Dawson is the key here because he's getting off on the ball real well. And if you can pressure that quarterback up the middle so that he has to step up like he does here. Now look at that. Dawson puts the pressure on him, making it possible for Arneson to make the tackle. But Arneson really wouldn't get the sack if it wasn't for Dawson.
That's right.
So one hand washes the other.
Donnie Hickman was the guard working on him, number 63, and Dawson just kept forcing him back right into Danielson. The 4th sack of the day by the Cardinals. Danielson on 3rd and 15, complete to Rick Kane. Away from Smith, still going. Good balance by Rick Kane, and he's close to the first down. He may have it. Outstanding play. Danielson combining with Rick Kane.
Danielson hanging in the pocket again. Good blocking this time by the Lions. He finds Kane. Right now the tackle is missed. Kane keeping his balance, struggling here, gets the first down, but watch him throw the ball down here. He'll throw the football down, what is really a penalty. But for delay of the game, but they didn't call it, and well, it's a break for the Lions.
It is supposed to be
it's
a foul,
it's a delay of the game penalty. But it's a break, and you accept it as part of the game.
You bet. It is now first down at the 45-yard line of St. Louis. Good play by Danielson and Kane, but the Cardinals surge defensively and stop Horace King 3 yards back. Maybe 4-yard loss when they spot it, and it was Dawson and Williams with Tim Carney, all 3 of them getting in to throw the running back Horace King for a loss.
Look at the eyes on Carney. The killer instinct of a linebacker.
7-year man from Northern Michigan. Boy, he loves to play. He's been alternating as a starter with Kurt Allerman. Got the start today and looks like he's ready to play. 2nd and 13. Danielson looking for the open man. There's the screen to Rick Kane. 4 blockers in front of him. Kane running hard. Kane still going. And finally pushed out by Worley down near the 25-yard line. And again, Danielson and Kane combined for the big play for the Lions. A 27-yard gain. And the Lions on the move.
What you have here is a good pass rush by the Cardinals, which plays into the hands of the Lions because they have a screen going. And now you're going to see great blocks by Elias and Terry, which spring this play. And Kane, who I like as a player, he's a hard-nosed guy who will take it up the field, gets the big first down for the Lions.
The ball is at the 24-yard line of St. Louis. Lions on the move. They trail 14-7, 11:50 remaining in regulation time. And it's David Hill on an end around. He dropped the ball. By the time he got it back, Mark Arneson was there to put the tackle on him for a loss.
Well, there was a lot of razzle-dazzle here, which went for naught because watch Arneson. He sees it all the way. You say, David, now you dropped the ball. You know you can't go anyplace. I've got you completely under wraps, and he does. Big loss. Brings up a 2nd and 13 or 14 for the Lions.
Hill was lucky that ball bounced right back to him because Arneson would have been in a position there to go for a loose ball had the ball taken a different hop. Danielson has hit on 5 of his last 5 passes. Let's see what he does here. 2nd and 14. Lots of time up the middle, and that's complete to David Hill, the tight end inside the 20 at the 19. So Danielson 6 for 6 now in a row.
The big tight end out of 3rd year out of Texas A&I coming into the game had 44 receptions, which was a good year so far, and he's caught a couple today.
Philadelphia continues to lead Minnesota 27-21. Meanwhile, New England and Dallas underway now. 2:02 remaining first period. Dallas leads 3-0 on a Rafael Sepien field goal. 3rd down and 4 for the Lions, and the Cardinal fans exhorting their defense to hold them here.
Watch Rick Kane here. Watch Rick Kane. There it is.
It's out to Kane. He gets away from the first man, number 37. That was Ken Green. And spinning around trying to get the first down.
He does.
And he does. by about a half a yard. Good effort by Kane.
You know, you can sense that sometime where the ball's going. You really can. Kane has been the big guy so far in this drive, and you feel, stay with him. He's hot. Get him the football.
Well, he broke one tackle to get the first down. He's the hot man. Danielson now 10 for 22 and 120 yards as he has come alive here in the second half. Lions threatening. They're at the 14. Whoops, Danielson dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Looked like a broken play. He had the ball out for a handoff, but nobody there to take it. He's dropped at the 15 for a loss of 2. And it was Eric Williams, number 55, the linebacker, on the tackle.
What usually happens on a play like that is Danielson read the defense, audibled, someone missed the audible, and he ate the football.
Well, Kane and Gaines have not had a whole lot of action this year. King and Bussey usually carry the load and may have had something to do with it. Kane in there now, along with Lawrence Gaines. The pass to David Hill. He's wide open. Touchdown. Danielson to David Hill. And it's 14-13 as the Lions have come back. A 15-yard touchdown pass from Gary Danielson, who after a most difficult first half has really done the job here in the second half. David Hill's third catch of the day. 15-yard score. It'll be Benny Ricardo trying the point after.
Leonard Thompson breaks in from the outside, which ties up the cornerback and safety, leaving Hill wide open. That's not a broken play, folks. Thompson drove the cornerback whirly in, leaving that space vacated for Hill.
Danielson holding for Benny Ricardo. It's up and good. And we're back into a tie. And so with 8:47 remaining in regulation time, the score, the Detroit Lions 14 and the St. Louis Cardinals 14.
Cast iron where you need it for strength and accuracy. Hardened gears and ball bearing construction for long life and dependability. Heavy-duty motors with power to spare. Rockwell builds tools that way for a reason. Because a power tool is only as good as the job it can do and just how long it can do it. Rockwell, your work can't afford anything less.
We could tell you that Pioneer's PL518 probably offers today's best value in a direct drive turntable. We could tell you its tone arm rides on 10 times the conventional number of ball bearings for smoother tracking, or that its direct drive motor all but eliminates wow and flutter. But nothing we tell you will be as convincing as this. Pioneer, we bring it back alive.
Right after our game telecast, we'll be going to the Mixed Team Golf Championships at Clearwater Beach, Florida, where Lon Hinkle and Pat Bradley are leading at 19 under par, a one-stroke margin over Mike Hill and Vivian Brownlee. So stay tuned here on CBS. We'll be going down for some nice, warm, exciting golf action.
That Pat Bradley is a golfer. She's from Miami. We have an opportunity to see her. She's something else.
Ready to go here. The Lions kick it off. Benny Ricardo, a 14-14 tie. Tim Ryan and Nick Bonaconti here in St. Louis. A short kickoff. Brought upfield to the 46-yard line by Tim Carney, the linebacker, and that gets a roar of appreciation from the crowd here. They love to see those big guys carry the ball. And the Cardinals wind up with good field position on not a good kickoff by Benny Ricardo.
What you do is you hit that line drive squibber, they call it. So that what you're trying to do is to get one of these guys to field it so they won't get a good run back. What's he do? Kick it to a linebacker who gives a good run back.
It's at the 47-yard line, and the running backs are Steve Jones and Jim Otis. The tight end Chandler shifts out to the right side. Otis playing with a knee injury, and he trips over his own blocker who was flattened at the line of scrimmage, so Otis got only about a yard. Squashed down by Purifoy in English.
I imagine Floyd Peters got his defensive line together, Tim, and said, hey, look it. You know, they've been running the football on us. We haven't really got a good pass rush. Let's play defense like we know we can. Let's see if they do.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Pittsburgh in front of Houston. What a big one that is today. 3-0 in the first period. Roy Girella field goal. Slot formation left for the Cardinals.
Usually where they run the draw here, Tim. Nope.
Here comes the rush. That's Ed O'Neill. Hart gets it away. He's got Stieff open. And Dave Stieff is going to score. Touchdown, St. Louis. And I don't see any flags. A 53-yard play for Dave Stieff. He came into the game with 5 catches, but he had 2 touchdowns on those 5 catches, and he's now got his 3rd.
There it is, a pass all the way. A good rush this time. Ed O'Neill, the middle linebacker, on a blitz. Chases Hart out of the pocket. Hart doing something he's not accustomed to, scrambling. Finds Stieff. Now watch Burns run into the cornerback himself. Freeing Stieff for the touchdown. Big play for the Cardinals. He throws it into the stands. That will cost him $50. But it's worth it.
It'll be worth it to the rookie from Portland State. And the point after by Bakken is good. And so the St.
When you break horses for a living and you do it wrong, they can break you first. But when you do it right, you can turn a terrified animal into a horse a man can count on. And now comes Miller time. Time to head for the best tasting beer you can find. Miller High Life.
If you've got the time, if you've got the time, we've got the beer, Miller Beer.
Across the sea from Germany comes Ford Fiesta, Wundercar, a record-breaking sales success throughout Europe with front-wheel drive and Michelin steel belted radials for sure-footed traction, rack and pinion steering for direct response, quick responsive acceleration, and great EPA mileage estimates. Fiesta, backed by Ford Motor Company, sold and serviced by over 5,000 Ford Fiesta dealers coast to coast. Ford Fiesta.
Coming next, see top touring pros in the Mixed Team Championship of Golf. You'll say, you saw it on CBS Sports.
Well, 2 plays is all it took. 53-yard pass from Hart to Dave Stieff to make it 21-14. And the Cardinals kick it off. Wood, it goes out of bounds near the 20-yard line. He'll have to do it again. Jim Hart is now 12 for 24 and 161 yards. And Nick Bonaconti, what a turnabout by both these quarterbacks who really struggled in the first half. But they are getting it on here in the second because Danielson's improved his stats considerably. And now Hart, 12 for 24 at 50%.
Well, both of the quarterbacks certainly were not playing with the way their statistics show. Danielson being the 3rd in the league and Hart right up at the top every year. So it took them a while to get on track, but now that they are on track, it becomes a heck of an offensive football game.
Meanwhile, New England and Dallas, the Patriots lead at 7-3 with 1:43 remaining in the first quarter at Dallas. Cleveland at Seattle, those amazing Seahawks lead the Browns 14-0 as Bud Wilkinson looks on and feeling a little bit better about things, I'm sure, right now.
In that Dallas-New England game, Sam Cunningham on a 52-yard run, which is something you don't see too often against the Cowboys' doomsday defense.
So they kick it again. Wood, and he gets a good bounce on a low kick, and it's bobbled back there by Kane. Picked up now, and he's got some running room. So Rick Kane gets out near the 45-yard line. They'll mark it at the 44. He turned the bobble into a good gain. Monty Clark says, okay, guys, let's get going here. We've got lots of time. We trail by only a converted score. 21-14, the Cardinals in front. It was 7-0 for St. Louis at halftime. Danielson passed to Leonard Thompson to tie it up. Then he hit David Hill to send the...
Danielson's back in the game. We thought for a minute, Timmy, that they were going with Landry, but no, they stick with Danielson.
All right, we're ready to go. First down, Lions. Here's the razzle-dazzle again. Leonard Thompson running hard. Dropped the ball but recovered his own fumble at the 50-yard line. A gain of about 6 for Leonard Thompson on the end around, the wide receiver in this case. Perry Smith on the tackle.
Well, that one at least gained some yardage. He gained 7 yards on the reverse, but Leonard Thompson's going to have to learn that every time he gets hit, he can't fumble the football. He gets licked good here, drops it, but falls on top of it to keep possession for the Lions.
So it is second and about 4. At midfield, Rick Kane again. They keep calling his number. He's been the hot hand offensively for the Lions in the second half. He picked up a couple there. John Zook, number 63, the right defensive end, and the linebacker Carney, number 56, combined on the tackle. Into the game comes tight end Bill Gay, number 83, for third and short. Out goes Willie McGee, the wide receiver, number 86. Ron Yankowski is in defensively, number 78, to make a 4-man front for the Cardinals, replacing the linebacker. The Cardinals line up 7 across the front on third and short. The give is to Rick Kane. He jumps a blocker and still going inside the 35 to the 30-yard line. First down. Lions on the move to the 30-yard line, finally stopped by Roger Worley.
It's Rick Kane Day here at Bush Memorial Stadium because they are featuring this young man. Leaps over one blocker, makes a good cut back, and just lowers his shoulder, driving for extra yardage.
Good block.
A good play.
Good
really.
block by Baldischweiler downfield, number 76. And it's first down, Lions at the 31-yard line of St. Louis. The Cardinals lead it 21-14. And after a rather dull first half, we've really got some action here. Kane met right at the line of scrimmage. The ball is loose, but play was already dead.
Oh. Was he hit by Eric Williams, number 55, the linebacker? He drilled his head and shoulder right up into his upper midsection, springing the ball loose. Watch here. Watch Kane power into the line, but watch Williams just driving his head and shoulders. That's a perfect tackle. That's what you teach kids to do.
Kane has now rushed 6 times for 44 yards. The ball at the 30-yard line. No gain on that play. It's second and 10. Slot formation left. Quickly to David Hill. He dropped the ball. Incomplete. O'Neill, or rather Williams, number 55, on the coverage. But David Hill was open. He just dropped it. 4:43 remaining, regulation time. St. Louis 21, the Lions 14.
I would say on this play here, the big man they have to go to would be Leonard Thompson, number 39. It's third down, 10 yards to go. A situation where, although with a lot of time left, 4:43, they have to get the first down rather than set up a field goal.
Kane goes out. Ken Calicut comes in, bringing in the play. Danielson had hit 8 in a row before missing on that one to Hill. Actually, he didn't miss. Hill missed it. Danielson has time up the middle. That's complete. And it is Luther Blue.
No, Freddie Scott.
Freddie Scott, number 87. Freddie Scott. First down, Lions driving. They are now at the 12-yard line of St. Louis.
Again, Danielson hanging in the pocket with pressure, just waiting for Scott to make the turn in. Arneson, the linebacker, not quite getting a deep enough drop, permitting the reception. Good call, good play, good execution by the Lions.
You know, we have not seen Luther Blue, whom I just called there and mistakenly for Freddie Scott. He has not been in some time. Leonard Thompson replacing him. We're not sure whether that's an injury or just a substitution. Whoops. Danielson, look at him shake out of traffic, and Danielson gets a yard to the 10-yard line. They had him about 4 yards deep. Dawson, the man to stop him.
Rick Kane is down. He gets up very, very slowly.
Kane caught in the traffic there as the Cardinals broke in. Hard to say, was that a busted play, Nick, do you think? It's a little bit hard to tell.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Danielson down there is not looking to carry the football. And Monty Clark certainly has better plays than the option with Danielson because he's not a great runner.
Second down. The ball at the 10-yard line. Second and 8. Good effort by Danielson to prevent the loss. Horace King. And he stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Eric Williams, who's having himself some kind of afternoon. Now let's check that. Not Williams. Underneath there is
Mark Arneson.
Arneson, 57. Right side linebacker. Williams is still having himself some kind of an afternoon.
The old Pats are on top of Dallas 10-3 in the second period. New England does have a very, very strong football team. There isn't a weakness on that ball club.
New Orleans leading San Francisco 24-13 in the fourth quarter there. Third down. Big defensive play needed by the Cardinals here. The Lions trying to get that tying score. Danielson for Leonard Thompson. Incomplete. Leonard Thompson really hit hard as the ball arrived. Ken Green, number 37, and Carl Allen, number 27, both popping him.
We say this is a contact sport. You'll see what we mean. The ball, Thompson, Green, and Allen all get there at the same time. There's one hit, and here's the other one that springs it loose. Boy, you really have to pay for receptions.
Rookie safety Ken Green done an outstanding job as a starter for the Cardinals. Timeout call by the Detroit Lions. We have fourth down at the 10-yard line. They need 8 for a first down. That would get them to the 2. And so with 2:21 remaining, it remains St. Louis 21-14.
If this were your home, that delivery man could sue you for everything you've got. And if most of your liability coverage was on your car instead of your home, you'd be in big trouble. That's why Continental invented the PCP car and home policy. It gives the same high liability coverage on your car and your home. That's more protection for your money. And one more reason why nobody spells protection like the Continental insurance companies.
Money don't grow on trees.
Don't let money burn a hole in your pocket.
With money as tight as it is, more people are coming to Sunoco's penny pinching pump for $1.90. The quality gas that sells below our regular, and $2.20. It sells below our premium. And most cars that run on regular or premium can use them. So come to Sunoco's penny pinching pump.
Waste not, want not.
Because a penny saved is truly a penny earned.
Monty Clark says we're going to go here. It is fourth down, 8 to go for a first down, which would get them to the 2. The ball is at the 10-yard line. It is 21-14. The St. Louis Cardinals leading the Lions. 2:21 left, regulation time. Rick Kane, one of the running backs. The pass is thrown up and intercepted in the end zone. The Cardinals had pressure on. It was picked off by Perry Smith, his second interception of the day. Hill was the intended receiver, but they had a good rush on Danielson, and he threw it up. So the Cardinals have stopped the Lions on fourth down.
The blitz is on here. Here's the blitz. You see it. Danielson under a lot of pressure. Throws it up. Interception. Big play. Cardinals.
You can tell by their style of play. They're now. And you can tell by the way they're getting there. They're now. The Futura is now.
There's a distinctive personal car for now, the 79 Futura, with tomorrow's look right now, space efficiency for now, high mileage ratings that are now, and a sticker price that says, why wait?
The future isn't someday, it's now.
The Futura is now.
Fairmont Futura, at your Ford dealers.
Now.
For those parents who realize that $600 isn't too much to spend to expand their child's world, Radio Shack has the perfect gift. The TRS-80 computer, the most significant investment a parent can make. Programs for your child's education or your business, finance, and home use. Let your children discover tomorrow's technology today. The TRS-80, the biggest name in little computers. Only at Radio Shack, a Tandy company.
Wednesday, the Crosbys and some family friends recall magical holiday moments. Bing Crosby, the Christmas Year. Wednesday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
Well, you got to give a lot of credit to this man, Bud Wilkinson, and his entire staff. A crippled St. Louis Cardinals team. The defense leading the way today. The offense getting 3 touchdowns. One of them set up by Carney's interception. And Perry Smith getting the 4th interception of the day in the end zone. Jim Otis carrying on this play, picks up a couple as the ball came out to the 20 following the end zone interception by Smith. Kansas City defeated Buffalo today 14-10. 2:10 remaining here in St. Louis. The Lions have to come up with a big defensive play, and they've still got time. They got to get that ball back.
They just took a timeout to stop the clock so that they can take advantage of the 2-minute warning. So it'll be 2nd down, 8 yards to go with 10 seconds left before the 2-minute warning. They'd like to call another timeout before the 2-minute warning so they can then take another advantage of the 2-minute warning. We'll see what happens. Did you get that, Tim?
Yes, I was right with you every step of the way, Nick. Hart over there talking to the St. Louis coaching staff. That's Wilkinson on the left of your screen. And the Cardinals defense, as we commented today, really has done an outstanding job, particularly in the first half, and the only score coming after the interception by Carney. Jones taking it 10 yards for the score. And their crippled offense has done an outstanding job in the second half, getting 2 more touchdowns on the board. And look at this, Seattle whipping Cleveland 21-0 in the second quarter. That Jim Zorn continues to have an outstanding season, and those Seahawks proving that they're for real. 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Slot formation left. They lead 21-14. The ball at their 22. Jim Otis playing hurt. Does not get much there. O'Neal, the middle linebacker, number 55, ranging out to get him right near the line of scrimmage. And we're down to the 2-minute warning here with the score, the Cards 21, the Lions 14.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special. The beer will
Oh, Brown. What's all this?
Compliments of the gentleman at the bar, sir.
That is no gentleman. That's Tom Grant. Tom, I don't believe it.
What's it been, 5 years?
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Low and Brown.
Somebody's got to say it, you two. Here's to good friends.
All right. Introducing a whole new breed of Mustang. The all-new 79 Mustang from Ford. With a new aerodynamic design, precise handling, and Mustang performance from options of V6, V8, even a turbocharged engine. Mustang for 79, the new breed in 2-door and 3-door models. Capture one at your Ford dealer now.
3rd and 8 St. Louis. Remember, we'll be going right to the Mixed Team Golf Championship from Clearwater Beach, Florida, immediately following our telecast. Lon Hinkle and Pat Bradley continue to lead at 20 under par. 2-stroke lead now over Mike Hill and Vivian Brownlee. And we have 2 minutes to play here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. A wide open second half after a lot of miscues, many flags in the first half, 3 interceptions.
Do you think they're going to do the predictable and run it? Or will they do something unpredictable and pass it?
What would you do?
I'd run a screen pass.
Okay, there goes the tight end Chandler up to the right side. And it is a draw play to Steve Jones. Jones batters his way out to the 28-yard line. That is short of the first down, and the Cardinals will have to give it up. O'Neal again on the tackle.
The Lions took a timeout here. So that is their 2nd timeout, leaving 1 more. Well, according to the scoreboard, they've taken all 3 timeouts, so they don't have any remaining. And Danielson will now have to use the clock by sideline passes and getting rid of the football in a hurry.
Mike Wood comes in to make the punt for the St. Louis Cardinals. The deep man is Tony Leonard, standing at the 35-yard line. And we'd like to thank our excellent crew here from St. Louis and our producer Howard Reifsnyder, our director Marvin Muse,
who are
coming
warm
from
in the
New York
truck
and Detroit, respectively. And we'd also like to thank our statistician Bill Polly and our spotter Tom Redmond for an excellent job today. And all of these people, Vince Lena, Wilbur Allmeyer, and the excellent crew who have been getting cold feet out here to bring you this telecast. So we're ready to go here now with Wood standing at his 15-yard line, backs up to the 14. We've got 1:52 on the clock. Let's see what Gary Danielson and the Lions can do offensively. They certainly have ample time. They trail 21-14. High snap, a flag is down, short punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And what do you think that flag's about, Nick?
Illegal procedure against the Cardinals.
How many penalties does that give us, Bill Polly? We've sure had a bunch of flags.
I think it's 22, if I'm not mistaken. 21.
Well, 21 penalties. The Lions will decline that, of course, because they like that short punt.
Number 37 of the kickers in an illegal position. Under that reported. Penalty is declined. First down.
We got to do something about that referee's mic. We haven't had a great deal of success with that today. Red Cashin has certainly been doing his best out there. 20-yard punt, and now the Lions have first down in St. Louis territory at the 48. Draw play, straight ahead.
Well, that'll eat the clock up.
Lawrence Gaines, the ball carrier, number 38, got to the 45-yard line. Officials timeout. There is an injured St. Louis Cardinal player down. That is Williams, number 55, who has just been having himself a great afternoon. Let's hope he's not hurt badly. And we'll be back in a moment with the Cardinals still leading.
Oh no, he's home.
A kiss goodbye?
You must go. And besides, your beard, it's rough.
Then I'll shave.
There's no time.
I'll use his Rise with 3 softeners. Rise will start to soak and soften my whiskers in no time. See? Rise helps me get a close shave quick.
You're smooth, Eddie, and so quick. Father, how about a close shave?
Rise for a quick, close shave.
It's lightweight. It's portable. It's virtually indestructible. You can hammer on it, saw on it, sand on it, paint on it, drive a screw on it, cut a pipe on it, clean a door on it, fix a picture on it, or a wheelbarrow, or a chair, or a bicycle. You can even have your lunch on it. The incredible Black & Decker workmate. When America has a job to do, it reaches for Black & Decker.
Gaines and Calicut are the running backs. Danielson wants to throw. He's got time now, forced out, and it's intercepted. Intended for Hill, Perry Smith's third interception of the afternoon. And he's dropped at the Cardinal 30-yard line. And Perry Smith, who came in because Ken Stone was hurt early in the game with back spasms, Perry Smith has got 3 interceptions today. So the Cardinals snuff out the Lions' last gasp effort.
Well, Danielson has a lot of time because right here he leaves the pocket. No one around him. He has a lot of time. He throws it up, and Smith reads it all the way. He's trying to hit David Hill behind him, but Smith steps in front for the interception. His third one of the day. The biggest game of his life right here.
Perry Smith, a 6-year man from Colorado State, obtained last year in a trade from Green Bay. Plays the corner, plays safety, handyman, has been a starter.
One thing we can be well rest assured of, and that is that Jim Hart will not hand off the football.
Well, now, Giants fans, any of those looking in today know what Nick was referring to, one of the most famous plays of the season. 1:12 on the clock as Hart just falls on it with a lot of protection behind him. And that unfortunate play where Pizarchik tried to hand it off to Larry Zonka, and instead the ball fumbled and Herman Edwards took it in for the Eagles' winning score a couple of weeks back. The ball at the 29-yard line. Perry Smith having himself some kind of afternoon. 5 interceptions today, 3 by Perry Smith, 5 for the Cardinals in all. Carl Allen had 1 and Tim Carney had 1. And Hart just does his thing again. That gets it down to 34 seconds and counting, and the St. Louis Cardinals en route to their 5th victory of the season.
It's all over.
The Lions will be 5-9. The Cardinals will also be 5-9, and they're just going to let it count down. The players already shaking hands with 17 seconds on the clock, and Monty Clark tasting the sweetness of victory against Denver on Thanksgiving Day. Has to watch Bud Wilkinson enjoy the victory here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis this afternoon. And that's it. It's all over here in St. Louis. The Cardinals, with a gallant effort, all of the injuries that they have had, put on a great effort here today. The final score, the Cardinals 21, the Lions 14. Tim Ryan for Nick Buoniconti and our entire crew saying so long from Busch Stadium in St. Louis.